Welcome back once again to the Imaginary Gallery. It's TJ, your host, and this is the Narcissist's Bag of Tricks. It's actually part 2 of the previous video, which had to do with mind control. I am once again referencing Thomas Sheridan's lovely book entitled Puzzling People, The Labyrinth of the Psychopath. And this is a continuation from the previous video, which involved some specific examples of mind control at work. I have, of course, likened it to manipulation. You could also call it mind games. The next one in the chapter 6 is called the revisionist parent. Your psychopathic parent, who may have abused you and neglected you when you were a little child, may, years later, once you're an adult, and of course in front of other people, glibly claim that you were spoiled and were treated like a little prince or princess when you were under their care. It'll be stated in such a way that you are somehow not grateful for this, or unaware of how lucky you were to have had such a wonderful parent. Now you have memories of none of this, and can only recall being deprived of proper care or parenting, along with long periods of abuse and being neglected. Because they have heard this story repeated so many times growing up, your other siblings may begin to validate this psychopathic parent's version of your personal history, even though they probably weren't even around to see it. Well, then you begin to wonder if maybe you imagined all this abuse and neglect. You didn't have any witnesses other than this parent, and that further compounds your self-doubt, while validating the narcopath's whatever lies and fabrications. These psychopathically abusive parents may even go on to champion themselves publicly as defenders of children's rights and welfare, as their own abused child or children looks on in disbelief. There's another example here of the mind control, and this one is kind of scary because I've actually heard of people I know that have seen this. This one is called the caring predator. I'll paraphrase it for you. You are an elderly person under the care of one of these creatures that you don't know is a creature. And this is a creature that entered into your life as either a home care agency worker, friend, or distant relative. They may convince you that they could take better care of you if they moved into your spare bedroom. At first, it may seem comforting and secure, fun even. Then things slowly start to unfold in a negative manner. Your routine's changed, then changes again, and then changes again, continuously. You are at a loss as to why this confusion is suddenly the order of the day. You go to bed when it's daylight, being told it's late. Furniture gets changed around while you sleep. Pictures have been moved around or replaced in different frames that had other images in them previously. In fact, pictures are placed in frames that used to have images of your family. You're watching television, and this creature comes in and switches off the channel to something else. When you remark, "I was watching that," the monster claims that the channel hasn't even been changed at all, and that you're still watching the same show. You may begin to wonder why your friends no longer call you, and other care providers, such as the cleaners, no longer come to the house. Strangers of the opposite sex to the creature, or same if it's queer, are coming and going to and from your house, and you're not even sure who they are or why they're staying overnight with the horror monster. The creature tells you that they're going out for the evening, and you hear the front door being shut, but later you hear banging noises and moving noises in the basement or the attic, and you're terrified that you're all alone in this house with some kind of nasty intruder. As an isolated elderly person, you can't wait for this creature to come back and save you. Upon returning, the creature might make a comment that they believe you completely, since they think the house is haunted. The carer then tells you that you'd be better off in a retirement home. In order to pay for this, you must sign over your home and savings to this creature, and of course this creature will be happy to arrange everything for you.
Come on. Did you really think that your words of wisdom were gonna make any kind of difference at all between me and my new lover? Ha! You remember me, don't you? I'm not that stupid. I had all the bases covered. Like I told you, my new lover knows how abusive you were. He knows how you cheated on me and lied. Of course, he doesn't need to know I made that all up, and when you tell him that I did, you just play right into the role I've written for you as the crazy, jealous ex. So please, do it more. It's really helping us get closer together. We're gonna be married, as I told you. I can't wait. Oh, it's gonna last forever.
First off, you seem so concerned about the fact that I told you I loved you. Well, honey, here's a hint for you. I had no clue what love meant. All I knew what to do was to take advantage of innocent people and get what I want out of them. When you question me about my feelings for you, I admit I did tell you I loved you kind of quick the second date, which maybe was a bit soon, but you had the nerve to ask me to tell you exactly what I loved about you. Remember that? Oh, that was tough. Well, because, quite frankly, I didn't have a clue about anything about you and or love, but I stuck with what I knew. Because you had a horse ranch, I told you. I love how you're so passionate about your horse ranch. And because I knew that you always came to work on time, I'd say, I love how you're so punctual to your job. I knew that you like to brush your teeth every morning, so I said, I just love how you brush your teeth every morning. And I think you caught on, honestly, because that's basically what I knew about you. I had nothing else to go on. But I still made it. I still got to see you. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a win. I won.
Hi, I am Narcopath, and I love you. Please love me too.